Okay, so we are live. Welcome everyone to our very waited interview with the one and only Jose Arias, my husband. So I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time, but here we are. And let me introduce him for you. For those of you who don't know, Jose Arias is a car detailer. So he's had his company for quite some time now, over 10 years actually. So this is one of his passions, to have a place where he could do his magic. So we did achieve that actually. And when COVID hit, we had to close our doors to all of our customers, and he became mobile. So he was still doing his magic, but it wasn't, fully like he wanted it. So COVID brought to us a lot of changes, and one of the changes was that we lost a lot of things. So we were renting at the time, and our landlord decided to sell the house. So we were left with no house. So we decided to just get ourselves a job. So we have a 9-to-5 job at the moment, and we're looking to build a house or buy a house in the near future for our family. So this is what both of us are plans for the future. So how I met Jose actually 34 years ago. When we first came to Australia, he was the second family that I met. And we used to play games. We used to play table tennis, hide and seek. No, just kidding. The two families used to get together to play games, and that's how we met. When he was 17, we were both teenagers when we came to this beautiful country. So, and then he went his way. Actually, he went off to Brisbane to live for a year, and then he disappeared. We went separate ways, and we met again 20 years after. So it sounds like a fairy tale, actually. So anyway, so now in our current life, we have 3 kids, 17, 12, and 11, beautiful kids. So, and now it's the time to introduce to you the one and only Jose Arias. Come, join us. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Maria, for inviting me to this interview. I can find it overwhelming, but it's really, I feel excited about this, and just watching, about this new business.
Mm-hmm.
I find it, really challenging.
Yeah.
The word challenging, and I love to be challenged.
And, well, that's a good thing. That's a good start.
Yes, exactly. I like to be challenging, and the other thing I have noticed is that the people you're dealing with is they are with high vibes, a very positive attitude, and one thing I like is myself is about meeting people and talking about things that really can make our life a bit different. I think all of us are looking for something more interesting in our life, and I found this business is really
beyond words.
Beyond, yeah, exactly.
So
saying for that, yeah.
When you joined us, it was actually last week. I decided to do this interview because I like to grab the opportunities. I've talked to you about this before. Yeah. When you have that opportunity, you have to grab it with both hands, because otherwise it just goes and exactly. You never see it again. So I like to interview. I've discovered that I really love interviewing people, because it's really interesting when you interview people, the things they talk to you about, the passions, the backgrounds, we all come from all walks of life, and it's really interesting. I find it so amazing to hear stories from people. And now it's your turn to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is gonna be, a humble beginnings. Actually, this interview, we're probably gonna look back to it and play it many times and say, this is how we started something. You know. And today I'd like to interview you, but I like to bring up not just the happy things about, getting into a business, but also the struggles, 'cause people like to hear about people's lives.
Yeah, exactly. That you mentioned, when the COVID came to to Australia, I had my business in car cleaning, and everything, dealing with people. I always, I have so many people looking for me, coming with really flashy cars, and that's my passion, to see cars. It looks like a glass, and I love as well, interact with the people, people that they come, with the stories in their life, and I listen. In some moments, I have create a few changes in people. Sometimes people come, a bit down, so I give some advice, and people say, "Oh, that makes a difference. Thank you so much." And I think to be in this business would be help me even more to get in touch in the media. We all have fears, and this is one of the biggest factors in my life, and I know in some people as well, is the one of the biggest factors that don't let us to go any further. But and I have as well another the entertainment, the DJ talking. Sometimes I feel that to talk to people, do things beyond more, use my creativity, but the fear always come in the background. That's the thing. I think this business will help me, to solve that problem.
We're gonna see you grow, believe me.
And I'm excited about it.
I was talking to you before we got into the interview how I used to feel, because I used to have, I still have a group where I taught people how to build websites. And every Saturday I was here just making myself available for people's, troubleshooting. And I used to feel really nervous, every time it was like, oh my God, what am I going to say? How am I going to say it? How am I going to look? And all of these things, flying in your head. But now I actually like talking because it's exciting to, get the message through to people and, interact. It's really good. So you've answered a little bit of our first question. I was going to ask you about yourself and your background, and you talked to us about how you love cars and how you love that detail. And, I talked to the audience about that in the beginning. I've seen your Facebook, and I can see that during lockdown, talking about COVID, good old COVID, during lockdown, you used to entertain people with your music because you are also an entertainer.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that.
Yeah, that's the thing, that I always love to meet people, and when I see people, they're really my target in the DJ and stuff like that is I love to see the people happy. I love to see people they dance, they enjoy, they enjoy, in that moment, what they're doing, and this opportunity and the COVID come up, people are boring at the house and stuff like that. They are some people they go, some kind of problem in their life. I just thinking, what can I do to make something different, to make spice up, a little bit in their life. So I decide to, be live and put in some good music and stuff like that. Not just the Spanish music, but as well English music. So I think it was fantastic. People, and they saw me on the video, and they loved it and stuff like that. It was, it was great. And I intend to still doing. I got in my mind a few channels. Probably I spoke to you, but once again, I need get into this business. Not just because I'm gonna make, get that freedom, how can I say?
Seeking to have freedom to dedicate to your
to you, to my family, and as well, they got a lot of projects that will make me easy, to get there, stuff like that. Yeah.
See, this is gonna be the vehicle that's gonna take you through your passions and everything else.
Yeah.
So so what sort of rhythm is your favorite? Because you talked about
the Yes, the rhythms I like is the bachata and the bachata, so, salsa, and a little bit of romantic music as well, romantic, but the romantic have to be, well, one of the details, I always wanted a DJ. I don't like boring stuff. I like something that really makes the people move. If the people know are dancing, I do whatever it takes, to bring the people on the floor and dance. That's what I love.
So maybe you can entertain the community now that you get into this.
Yes, that can be possible. Why not?
Dance a few.
Yeah.
To a few tunes. So I want to bring up a topic that has been really touchy for us over the years, because we've been through the ups and downs, and people, watching us might be interesting to hear. One of the most touchy topics in a relationship is money.
Exactly.
But people don't like to talk about money because, you hear people say, "Oh, that's a really taboo topic," or "You don't talk about money," or "Money is evil," all of those things. And it has been a cause of a lot of fights, discussions in our relationship. And I find that when I found you again, you had a different mentality about money. You were the type of guy that would say to me, "Oh, don't worry about spending. That money will come. I'll make it tomorrow." I used to hear you say that. And then the roles inverted, kind of. I became that you, and you became me, because I was so in scarcity. I was like, "Amanda, don't touch the account, please, because that money, you have to, And we went through a lot of scarcity in our lives, and actually, I don't want to go into details, but there were a lot of times that we didn't have a lot of food on our table, But what I want to, my point touching this topic about money is that I find that excites me, actually. I find that in this very moment, we are meeting eye to eye. You know what I mean? You know that expression?
Yep.
Like we are, like still I feel that you talk about scarcity, and I forget, and I talk about scarcity in scarcity terms, but we are finding in the middle ground, like, "Armando, please don't say that. This is affordable." Sometimes you say to me, "Oh, this is not affordable," or "This is extremely expensive," and I keep on saying to you, "Don't say that." How you talk about money is like we are developing our money beliefs so much, and this is exciting times for us, because that's gonna take us beyond, especially getting into this business. I find it quite exciting, like how we have developed from you becoming me, I'm becoming you, and then we are meeting now. I find it so amazing.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about your experience in the money department?
Oh, well, I guess we all want, we love the money, but in many occasions, I guess, one of my factors are, again, I can say, is the fear in the background. The fear in the background, stop you, to see things, beyond. And
then you switch to the other.
Exactly. So
it's like that. I call it the passion killer. It's like a little monster that keeps on talking to you in the background in your head.
Exactly. And I guess now just to see you, you are so excited, and I see all the people they are in this business, they are so excited, and make my curiosity. This is possible. This is possible, and it's not. I always believe. I believe that you gotta project in your mind, and if you have a dream, you gotta really, really feel it. You already got it. You already got that dream, and really sort of like make it manifest inside of you every day. And yeah, I believe you will get there.
Well, now you're talking,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
this is what this business is all about, you know, believing that there's someone that someone, that future you is out there, you know, it's in the future you manifest, you believe, and that belief holds that vision, and one day it's just there in front of you, you know. And you used to think like that when I found you.
Yeah, I'm coming back again. You know, it's like you sort of like you bring me out from the death again. Yes, I was very. I've been always a very energetic. I like excitement. I don't like, you know. Well, I will say this way. I don't like, you know, boring people. I like people that really are full energy. People they can make miracles. People that they think from the impossible the possible. That's the kind of person I I I am. You know, I believe in the energies. Everything's about it's about energy and vibrations. That those connections, if we really get into those things, we can go far. We can make that dream come true.
Well, you answered my question. You know,
Yeah.
My second question was, how did you find this opportunity? Obviously through me. And what grabbed your attention, and what made you make that decision? So you answered a few questions. Basically, you got attracted to the vibe,
Exactly.
you know, the vibe and the energy that I was, you know, bringing home, and you know, mixing with the community.
Yeah, I can see in this group, you know, in this business, you know, it really excites me, you know, because it's like a connection, you know. It's when you are, you know, with somebody with a high level of energy, and you can feel it, you know, that energy, and that makes me, you know, think, you know, once again, you know. I would try to chase it out this dream. I always wanted, you know, have that freedom, you know, not just, you know, going, you know, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and live. I've been that routine for many years, and so that is not life. That's what I think.
Brings us to the next question. How do you feel now that you found this opportunity? Because me and you, we are this company, you know, doing. We have to do it each day, you know, the grind, they call it the 9 to 5, the hamster wheel. There's so many, you know, things that people call this life, that you go to work, come back every day. You know, you've been how many years in this before, you know? Like,
almost 18 years.
Yeah.
18 years, you know, like try to, it's like you got a rope and you're trying to break it and stuff like that. Yeah. But, you know, I find that, you know, now to enter this business is like the opportunity of your life. You know, it's like you have won a ticket, you know, to go beyond something amazing.
Yeah. So because I find it sometimes. Well, I have to work on my own, you know, because I go to people's homes and I just do what I have to do, and I don't mix with or accept the client. And most of the clients are pretty good. Like, you find it, you know, sometimes they're not in the best moods, but you're not confined to an office. I briefly worked in an office, and it was a bit difficult because you have to be there at a certain time, and the boss dictates what you have to do. And then you find your workmates are not in the best moods. You know, you have to put up with that, and sometimes you get screamed at, or you get told off, or you get all these things. And my kids, I mean, you worked for a long time, but I never worked. I think I worked 20 years ago for a year. I was doing websites, web development in the university. I was working there, but then I just left that job, and ever since I've been just chasing something that is gonna make me happy, you know, that I'm gonna be doing something that I love, and I'm gonna be getting the money, you know, involved in business and so on. Actually, we've been involved in business before this COVID came, but so this vehicle will take you to other places you want, and get you out of this grind.
Exactly, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Probably overexcited, over the moon, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, there are just one recap, it's about when we're talking about, the vibes, the energy, and the dreams to make it come true. I just saying by experience I have this year, I've been a coach, my under 13 girls, and I always wanted, these girls come to the top. But my experience, I projected to these girls to win the league, and I did it. That's because I already dreamed that I would win it. I already put inside of me, I will get it, and I did it. And that experience stayed with me and stuff like that. And I told him many times, when I wanted something, if even I always dreamed to have a car like this, I want this car like this, and they have come up. But I believe, you have to really feel it. You already got it. You got that, you got it. And that will create a manifestation. I believe the connection with the universe, everything connect with us, with the universe. And so I got experience. I have, you are my witness. I have dream of this, and it come up to me. And sometimes I said, how this come up?
So you are a soccer coach too?
Yeah.
You're a jack of all trades.
Yes. I believe, life has to be excitement. You gotta live it. You only live once, and you're gonna get the most of it, in the right way. Yeah.
So next question, what steps do you have up your sleeve to, advance in the ranks and, be successful in this business?
Well, to get into this business, full on, and well, this will help me as well to get in touch, as well with a lot of people with such a vibe, such beautiful energy, and try to get into social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, try to make, this, how we say it, all this energy, but I guess, across this sort of social medias we use, we can help somebody else. Someone is gonna sort of like
be searching for this opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. If you are in probably, I guess everything's about vibration. If you have the vibration with these people, they might, find, I'm looking for this stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna use the channels to spread.
Exactly. Yeah. Word. It would be very, very challenging for me because I do sometimes, but not like you. You got that. You got that knowledge and stuff like that. And
no, you get there.
Yeah. I think that your energy, your force is helping me to, to go to the next level. And
that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So, just wrapping up, because good things don't last forever. Because I would like to talk to you all day, because we have many things to say, but we leave it.
Of course, yeah.
So, what would you say to someone? I always ask this question because everyone has different answers. What would you say to someone who might be watching us or might be watching your post or my post, and they, in the fence, they're not sure. Should I not? Are they talking or are they saying the truth? Or because we all think like that. We all have doubts, So what would you say to this person that is unsure whether to jump into the business or not? Give it a go.
Well, I would say to anyone is struggling and they are dreaming to have a better life, I can say to you, I talk about my experience, stop having fear. Just, do it. Just take the risk. You don't lose nothing, to try. So the opportunities come in your life constantly, every day, like that comes. So grab it and
All hands.
yeah, exactly. Grab it. If you see the opportunity, that's yours. Sometimes we got a little voice inside. This is the one. But how I said again, the fear is the major factor in our life. So please, be strong. try to destroy that little voice that make us, not go beyond and reach our dreams. So let's do it.
Well, the mission of that voice actually is keep us stuck.
Exactly.
That voice keeps on saying, even yesterday I had a bad morning, because in the morning is when you either, people say you woke up with the left foot because you feel, and I have a few tools that I use to bring myself, like I listen to audios, and I listen to this book this audio book. It's called Winning. And it talks about, it's a really interesting take about winning, because most people, when they talk about winning, they say, oh, it's about all the cheering up and, I got there and well done. And this guy doesn't talk about those things. He talks about the struggles, you know what I mean? Because when we winning, we're struggling as well, because that voice keeps on saying to us, do that, don't listen to these people. Oh, what if that? What if this? And you struggle and you suffer, because you have to say to this world, don't talk to me, I'm going to do it anyway. And here we are, we are in front of people talking, and that can be painful for some people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, make yourself do it anyway. Like this other audiobook that I was listening to recommends is the five count technique, in which you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just do it. It's like jumping into the pool. And it's gonna be cold, but you jump anyway.
The last thing I want to just finalize this interview, like I would say to some people, if they really want to live a daydream or chasing something, I know it's gonna be, you're gonna fail, you're gonna again get up and fail again. You only are a winner if you really persist. And remember that there are always gonna be ups and downs, but you'll be a winner until you reach and then look back. I failed, but I got it. Like that.
Well, actually, talking about something that this book, Winning, talks about in one of the chapters, and it's about resilience. Because it talks about the qualities of a winner. But this guy has worked with the greatest winners of all times, like Michael Jordan. And he really knows what he's talking about. And he says one of the key ingredients to being a real winner is being resilient. Resilient is about, pushing forward, always pushing. No matter what, you find a way, you find a solution. You don't concentrate on the problem, you concentrate on the solution.
Exactly.
Yeah, so as a last note, I want to give you a warm welcome to the community.
Thank you.
To the Freedom Era community. You have taken a really huge step for your future. And I'm so excited that you have joined, because, that gives us more power to, look into the future and live life to the fullest. So do you have some...
Yes, I only can say thank you for inviting me, stuff like that. And you are full of surprises. That's what I like about you. You are full of surprises, and your excitement, is your energy. Really, I think is coming through. It's coming through me like that. It's good, and I love it.
Well, it's good to hear, and you're a legend. So I want to thank everyone for being in this live, for those of you who joined us, and I look forward for the next interview, because I want to be the interview queen now. I love interviewing.
Well, I want to do the same too as well, and I believe this business will be for me, because I love to talk to people, and when somebody is in trouble,
Mm.
or they are in their life, they're stuck in some hole. I love to give a hand to lift it up, like that. And I have experience with a lot of people, in the business. They love it, well, I will tell you so many things when I get into more stuff like that, in this business.
Maybe we can book another interview.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're talking about. Is the reason why I got you into this business, actually. And I've got a few friends on my Facebook that I would love for them to get in this, but people say no all the time. And I have I think it's about 4 people that I really get along with, and they have that same vibe, and I've invited them. But at the moment, it's a no, but it's a no for now.
Exactly.
So thank you so much.
You're going to send that vibes, that they will say yes.
Yeah, same to you. Use that to attract people.
All right. Thank you so much, for listening. We will see. We will meet again. We'll meet again. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Bye.